Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back with another what I bought this month, but today it's going to be slightly different because, well, it's not going to be slightly different at all. It's just a little bit of a weird weather day. So last time I filmed it was like quite grey and overcast, so it was really nice because I didn't have to worry about stuff like that. Today it's one of those days when the clouds are moving like 50 million miles an hour and the sun keeps coming out and going in and coming out and going in. So I've just admitted defeat and I'm just going to film it, and if I go really exposed, I'm sorry. I don't mean exposed. This is child-friendly channel right here. So you're going to see a little bit of a trend in this haul. I focused heavily on denim and also a quite me colour palette, so there's quite a lot of nudes and creams in this particular bundle of clothing that I've been buying throughout March. Some of these items I've actually already worn, so I should probably make it look like I haven't. So first up is a pair of black jeans, and you might look at these and think, aren't those the same as your other black jeans, Lydia? But no, these are very different. Well, kind of. These are some new Paige denim jeans. You'll know that I'm quite a fan of Paige denim. It's always really nice and soft and wearable. I can sometimes struggle with jeans being too tight. I've got a bad knee, and if anything's tight around my knee, it's really uncomfortable. These are really good. They also do a 23-inch waist, which is what I usually get. However, in these, I actually got 24. They didn't do 23s. And I just thought it should be fine. So yeah, they're a little bit roomy around the waist. That's usually where it doesn't fit me. But basically the difference in these ones is the length. These are a cropped style and they've actually got raw hems. So they're a lot more casual than my other ones. You wouldn't probably wear these with boots. I would wear these with like sort of day heels. A lot of my Manolos will go with these really nicely. It's really flattering on your ankle. I've actually got these in the coated denim without the raw hems. You will have seen me wear those a lot on this channel as well, and they're just super flattering. I wanted to get them in so many different like colors and styles, so I just kind of went into the Brown Thomas denim section and had a field day in there. I was served by the loveliest girl. She was so helpful, and walked away with 2 pairs of jeans and a pair of trousers. So she did a really good job. So basically these are a tight fitting, straight cut, cropped jean. This is my much more wearable take on like the mum jean style. I mean, I have a pair that's quite similar in this, which is another pair of jeans that I bought in Milton Keynes, but this is just my kind of comfort zone. Paige denim always looks really great on my bum, and considering I don't really have that much of a bum, they are amazing at making it look like you do have one. Now, Paige denim is quite expensive, so it is something that I would probably say try them on, get to know what works with your style. I've actually been needing a bit of a denim overhaul in my wardrobe, so that's why there's quite a few pairs in this haul. So next up, we have a handbag that I am just so incredibly excited to have, and that sounds really silly, but the moment that I saw this handbag, I was like, oh my goodness, that reminds me of being a kid. And that's such a weird thing to say, but basically my grandma had this handbag when it first came out. Okay, this is the Gucci Ophidia, I think that's how you say it, and this is the shoulder bag version. So there's a crossbody, there is a like bum bag style which comes in 2 sizes, and then there's this one, and then there's different shapes as well, so it's a bit like a collection. But anyway, my grandma had this bag the first time around and I remembered it, and when I saw it I was like, I really want that bag. And I've not wanted a lot of the Gucci bags recently, I've got to be perfectly honest. I even don't really wear my Gucci belt that often anymore. It was all getting quite in your face and quite garish, and lots of, you know, the big gold G's, and usually I'm not really adverse to that, and it looks amazing on so many people, but it just wasn't speaking to my style. It's just a little bit more like classic and timeless. So yeah, when this arrived this morning, I texted her a picture of it and I was like, I bought this just because of you. I bought this from Flannels, and I don't know if you are familiar with Flannels. I have spoken about Flannels a lot on this channel. I've bought a lot of bags from there, and I've saved a lot of money buying just general bits from there, because they're more of like an independent store. They're more focused up north, but they are going to be moving down south. Even just when I was browsing it the other day, obviously I bought this bag, there's some other things I want to buy, but their sale is so good. They've got some of the most beautiful Zimmermann dresses in stock right now. I'm gonna link some of them down below and link some of my favorite pieces as well, whether it's like Dolce & Gabbana dresses. They've got all of them, so it's always a really good place to shop. So there's always like little bits on there that you can pick up as well that you may have liked and not purchased before, and they're in the sale. But also I feel like it's a little bit more chilled to shop there, because sometimes it can be quite frantic when a new item is launched and everyone wants the same handbag. I always go to Flannels and see if they've got it in stock, because it's just a bit more chilled out, a little less frantic. I don't feel like the pressure to like buy. I know that if I find the item I want, it's not going to be like, oh my god, is it going to sell out in the next 20 seconds? So it's a really like nice place to shop. But this is just the cutest little bag. I kind of intend to wear it like a bit of a clutch, like underneath my arm like this. I've got some beautiful cream trousers that I'll show you, and I imagine like big tortoise shell sunglasses, really bringing back some like 70s vibes. It does come in a smaller size, so I'll link that down below. I think that a lot of people are probably going to be more inclined to go for the smaller size. It's a bit easier to wear crossbody. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Gucci Soho Disco bag, which is obviously just like an iconic bag, but this is a little bit more of a nod to old school Gucci. So yeah, I just absolutely love this bag so much. I will link to this down below, as well as the small version, and I think they had the bum bag version as well, and also some of the Zimmerman pieces that they have in stock, because honestly they're so good. I already have like a basket full. Next up we have some bits and bobs from Me&M. You will know that I have been a fan of Me&M for a long time, and there's always like random splatterings of Me&M throughout my videos. Well, these are some more bits that you may not have seen. You've seen the dress that I wore with the stitching. I'll link that down below as well. This is more of a dressy sleeveless blouse. It's high neck. It looks so lovely, like tucked into trousers or worn over jeans. It's very sort of minimal, so you can layer it up with jackets, and it's just kind of like a basic. I would say that this is like dressy basics. So it's not a cami, it's not like a jersey top or a t-shirt, but it's one of those things that's great for layering. So you can stick, you know, a cardigan or a blazer or any kind of jacket. I like popping my Simone Rocha coat over the top of this, and it works really nicely because it's still got that polished and smart edge, and it's just really clean as well. I think they do this in a few colors, so I'll link those all down below. And then we've also got this kind of I would say this is like a spring knitwear jumper, so it's very nice and lightweight, but it's oversized, so you can wear it with like jeans or leather trousers. And it's also quite seamless as well, so it doesn't have any sort of seams around here, so it's quite fluid and simplistic, which is something that I really like with Me&M designs. It's all very sort of minimal, and there's not too much fuss with it, so you usually get a really nice, clean, simple outfit from there. Again, I kind of felt like this was a little bit more of a modern take on your basics that you have in your wardrobe on a daily basis, but this is just one of those items that you can kind of throw on, be warm when the weather's really changeable like it is today, and still look good. So I thought that I would give that a little mention as well. Next up is another item that I picked up in Brown Thomas. This was an exclusive to Brown Thomas whilst I was there. This is the Proenza Schooler Arizona fragrance, which has just launched. It's the first fragrance for the brand, and I just wanted to go and have a little bit of a sniff of it because I hadn't smelt it yet. To me, this is more of a like sophisticated take on spring summer fragrances. So it's not too coconutty, but it definitely feels like you're kind of emerging from the depths of winter into a much more floral fragrance without it being too young, but also being quite modern and unique as well. I actually love the entire campaign surrounding this, so you're probably going to be seeing this a lot in my vlogs. I'm wearing it at the moment, and for me, I'm quite particular when it comes to fragrances. I can't wear just anything. I've got quite a broad spectrum when it comes to fragrances. They range from privé, high-end, exclusive fragrances, right down to your more accessible fragrances. But I am quite picky in what they are, and I can't just wear anything. But I really get on with this. I really like it. I'm really impressed as well because it is their first fragrance. And for them to launch into the fragrance market with such a great product is impressive. So hats off to Proenza Schooler for that, because I've been wearing this pretty much ever since I got back from Dublin. So I thought I would give that a mention as well. It's exclusive to Selfridges, I believe, at the moment, and also Brown Thomas, so I'll pop a link in the description box, but loving this. Then I have a jumpsuit, which I actually have just tried on. This is from Tibby, and I bought this for my meetup, which is happening tomorrow with Elizabeth Arden. Have I mentioned that I designed a bag with Elizabeth Arden? I'm literally not shut up about it, but basically it's the launch tomorrow. It will have already launched by the time this video goes out, so I will link to boots in the description box if you want to have a look, or possibly pick up some Elizabeth Arden bits and get yourself the bag as well. I bought this jumpsuit. I don't know if I'm going to wear it yet. I'm going to see, because I want to layer it up a little bit, probably put a shirt underneath it. But it's this beautiful blush nude cropped jumpsuit, and it's got beautiful flappy pockets. But the thing that I loved, I didn't even realise, is the back detail of this is rose gold. So any of the hardware on this is rose gold, so it does actually perfectly match my bag that I designed. But I love the colour and I'll wear this anyway. I am off to Australia soon as well, so this will get the wear out there as well. This is my first purchase from the brand and so far I'm pretty impressed. I think it's really flattering on. I think the colour's beautiful, and I also think the silhouette that it creates when it's on is really beautiful as well. So I would be inclined to try some more. Now you will know that I love Joseph trousers. I love them. I've got a lot of I think they're Finley style trousers. I've got quite a few colours, quite a few different colours in them. This is a new one. I don't actually know what this style is called, but I will find it and pop a link in the description box. But I tried these on in Brown Thomas. The only thing that I will say is the sizing is not great. They definitely need to introduce a smaller size in this particular style and potentially in all of their trousers, because these were honestly 2 sizes too big for me, and this was their smallest size. So I have had these taken in, and I think they've actually been taken in a little bit too much, so I'm gonna go back and just have a little bit loosened out. I usually get my stuff altered at the Zip Yard in Milton Keynes. They're great in there, they're so efficient, and they're lovely as well. So I am gonna just pop these back though, just have a little bit loosened out, because I think that they could do with that. But I am obsessed. I'm gonna buy more of these. They are so flattering, it's unbelievable. If I thought my Finley trousers were flattering, I had no idea when it came to these. They're to the floor, so you can have them shortened if you want, but when I wear long trousers, I want them long, I want them to cover my shoes, and I really want them to elongate my legs. That's my personal style. It's not for everyone, but for me, I absolutely love that look, and I do not buy long trousers unless they go to the floor. I don't care if they get ruined. For me, that length and that elongating of my legs, that is the key. But I wore these yesterday in London, and it seems to me they have got no marks on them from the floor. So I think that as my foot moves, the hem of the trousers just kind of like circulates a little bit and comes off of the floor. So it doesn't actually get dirty. So this is probably the best length of trousers, but it just wasn't great on the waist. I am obsessed. I'm gonna be buying more colours of these as well. Joseph just kills it in the trouser department. They are a favourite in my wardrobe at the moment. To finish up, we have 2 pairs of jeans. The first pair is the Citizens of Humanity Cara high-rise cigarette ankle. I will try and find these and pop them in the description box. It's so hard finding exact like denim links because there's so many different styles. This is actually my first pair of Citizens of Humanity jeans. I've never had them before. Again, I had to get these in a 24 because Brown Thomas didn't have 23s. These are a little bit big on the waist, but for comfort levels, it doesn't hurt. So I'm probably gonna be able to wear these a lot, just kind of bumming around the house, which I love because I don't like being in my pajamas around the house. Straight cut denim, so again, they'll be really flattering on my ankle area, worn with heels or loafers. They just look amazing. I tried them on in so many different colors at Brown Thomas and I wanted to buy them all, but I just kind of settled on this pair. Again, a more high price point jean, but very, very comfortable, very flattering again on my bum because there's not a lot of junk back there. And this makes it look like there is a little bit more junk than there is. And finally, this one I have to give a big shout out to Miss Leanne Limwalker, my gorgeous friend. I feel like Leanne is like the queen of denim because she has probably one of the best bums I've ever seen in my life. But she does a lot of denim videos over on her channel. So if you don't know Leanne, I'm sure you do, but if you don't, head over to her channel. I'll link it down below. She does loads of sort of Levi jeans reviews and I'm pretty sure she's reviewed these. Basically, I spent about £300 on a pair of redone jeans. Everyone is raving about redone at the moment. I bought them because Lorna Lux said that they were amazing. She managed to get them in a smaller size than me and I've had to take mine to be altered, but it's a bit difficult getting the right sort of cut. There's so many different cuts when it comes to redone jeans, so I don't even know if I bought the right ones, to be honest. But they're currently with the Zip Yard being altered. But Leanne was like, no, Lydia, just go to the Levi's store and try on the wedgie fit. And I was like, wedgie fit? This does not sound like it's going to be very comfortable. And admittedly, they're not the most comfortable, but they aren't actually up your bum like it says they are. They're more rigid, so rigid denim is generally not that comfortable. But this is what I wanted from the redone jeans. So they're high-waisted, even though they actually don't look it. You probably look more high-waisted from the back. I love that they've got the Levi tab. Like, this is almost an accessory in itself. I don't know whether I'm the only person that thinks that, but this little patch. You just picture it with like a crisp white shirt or white t-shirt tucked in at the top, and just that little patch. Oh, I just love it. These fit how I wanted the redone denim to fit, and they're £85. So still expensive for denim, not as expensive as redone, and not as much of a ball ache as I found it. So I will link you to Leanne's video where I think she tries a couple of these on, but I will also link you to where you can purchase these, and I would say they fit true to size. I got a 23, that's my usual size, and they're just not tight, so they're probably going to need a little bit of work and a little bit of loosening up, but I'm yet to wear them. I will have styled them up in this video anyway, so hopefully I've got a better feel of what I think will go with them. But this is a new style of denim for me, so I might take some like getting used to it. Sometimes things sit in my wardrobe for months, if not years, until I wear them. So there is a good chance that this will be one of my longest hauls, and I'm sorry, I feel like I've jabbered on so much. I'm actually getting a bit of a sore throat. I need some water, hold on. But that is everything that I bought in March. I hope the lighting hasn't annoyed you too much either, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for always being such incredible supports on my channel. So I will hopefully see you in my next one. Bye.